Hey, Rock and Beer viewers, happy Homebrew Wednesday. It's actually Wednesday. I thought it was Tuesday today, but we had a long weekend, so this is so the only the second day I've been at work, but it is actually Wednesday. I was just out in the brew house, and I was actually testing the carbonation level on my unintentionally imperial amber ale, which I don't know. It's not a. I don't have a video. I don't have a grain to glass video on it. I simply have the glass. I don't know. Just thought that I would pop the camera on because I was doing some brewhouse stuff and maybe make a little update video because I've actually been brewing and actually I've been brewing and doing brewing stuff. I just haven't been recording it, which it has both positives and negatives. Positive is that I've actually gotten some brewing done. Negatives is that I'm totally out of the brew tubing. Is that what it's called now? Brew tubing, the brew tubing loop, which I miss the kind of the back and forth that I used to get from comments on the videos and talking to people online. So I want to kind of slowly get back into it, which I'm getting kind of into a flow now. Um, I've got I decided to do the first few brews. Just no video, no real pressure, just to get some beer flowing. So actually this past weekend I've been the other thing I was doing. Well, I should take a sip of this beer, shouldn't I? This is the first pour, so I'm hoping it'll clear up a little bit. I'm not super optimistic, but this is just the first pour, and it's under a ridiculous amount of pressure. It's way over serving pressure, so I'm hoping that that's just the reason that it looks so hazy. But it already tastes pretty good. Not quite carved yet. I just put it on force. I kicked it Sunday afternoon, I guess. Yeah, was it Sunday or Monday? I can't remember. When you got a long weekend, they kind of blend together. It was the whole weekend was just working in the yard and working just doing like 15 things at once. So I don't know. It was I think it's been on gas for either 3 days or 2 days. One of the other of those. It's tasting all right. Probably needs a few more days. I guess it'll be ready for the weekend. Maybe I'll do a more proper video on it some other time. Maybe it's right now. It's just it was just a beer I threw together last minute. Yeah, I'll do a proper video on it some other time. But I actually have homebrew for Homebrew Wednesday. That's been a while, huh? I actually have. So what I was out here doing, uh, I got the taps put on my new kegerator. I don't know how long have I had this kegerator. I think I've had it since last summer. So I've had this freezer for almost a year now. No, it's pretty close. Too long. I've had it for way too long without putting that. I wonder if I can pick this up and actually share. You can see. You can kind of see. There's also a mess back there. You can see that I got the taps put on. I don't have the drip trays put on yet, and I don't have them connected inside. I was actually going through all of my hosing to see what I actually have for beer line. Just in my I had like a whole drawer just full of hoses, like of various different kinds of hoses and sizes, and so I just cleared the whole drawer out and I went through and I found this is what I use as beer line, and this is what I use as like breaking line. So basically, what I do is I have a piece. I have a piece of tubing, bigger tubing that fits on here. I think this is 12 millimeter. I can't remember. Can't off the top of my head. I can't remember what the sizes are. I have always been extremely bad at that. But get a piece of tubing here that goes into a push fit, John Guest push fit, and then it goes into this, and this is 3/16. I know that because I can see it on the side of the thing here. And this is what I've used for a long time as a braking line. And what it does is I used to have just the normal the tubing that went on the end here and then just went straight into the tap. And I always had a lot of trouble with foam. So I read an article somewhere about breaking line, so that's what I started doing, and it works really great. I don't know if you don't have any trouble with the way that you have your beer taps set up, then don't bother. But this worked on my foaming issue, and I had enough of this laying around to make three lines, which is perfect because I actually have three beers right now. Two drinkable, and then this one that, like I said, needs a few days still. I've got the rye stout, the Irish stout, and I got an Italian pilsner. The Italian pilsner, the one that I've been threatening to make. I don't even know how long I've been talking about that one, but I made it. I guess I can do like, I should probably do videos about them. I didn't take any video. Actually, I did take some video for the Italian Pilsner, but I didn't take very much. But I for sure didn't take any video on this beer or the Irish Stout. So maybe I'll do a review video on those and talk about because I changed the Irish Stout recipe a little bit. What the hell was that sound? Sounds like something. What the hell is that? I got ghosts, you guys. It's been so long since I've been out here brewing, and I got ghosts now. I got the ghosts of brewing past. Anyway, so it sounds like something moving back there. So maybe there's ghosts. I don't know. All right, trying not to. I don't want this to be too long, so I'm gonna try not to distract myself anymore. Yeah. So I changed the Irish Stout recipe a little bit, which could be interesting to talk about. I used a different kind of hop, slightly more. Not like a fruity hop, not like a mosaic type citra fruity hop, but I used a hop with a kind of a distinct character to it that I both like and don't like in the recipe. So I could definitely make a video about that. I already made like a third of a video about just rambling about it. The Italian Pilsner, I definitely would like. I should do a video on that and talk about the experience I had making that, and what I would change, and what I like about it, and what I would change about it. It's the first time trying to make that kind of style of lager. And then this, like I said, this one is I just threw this together to get rid of some stuff. Basically, this is just like a kitchen sink beer. But yeah, so pretty pleased that I have enough stuff I don't have to order anything if I want to get all three beers on tap this weekend. I have all the parts and stuff laying around. I just have to cut down some line to fit all the adapters, and then put it in there. And then I also want to try and figure out the gas manifold in there. I don't want to just half-ass making it. I had a lot of big ideas about making sure that this iteration of the Keyser was more organized and easier to use than the last one. So that's kind of my goal, and I don't want to just half-ass it to just get some beer on. Although I am basically half-assing it now because I've got one picnic tap that I'm just moving between 3 kegs. So it'd still be better than that, even if the lines are all over the place. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, you know how it is when you got projects. I kind of want to brew this again this weekend. This beer I brewed it on Voss Cake, and I've still got the cake in the fermenter. It's in the fridge. It just chilled. Because I actually just want to put a beer on top of it. And I can't decide whether I really want to get something. I want to get something hoppy. This is slightly hoppy, and the Pilsner is slightly hoppy too. But I kind of want to get like an IPA. So I was thinking about just putting an IPA on the cake of this one. But I also thought that, I mean, I've got a big kind of cake of active yeast all raring to go. I was kind of thinking about doing a bigger beer. So I have to think about that. Maybe look at some recipes. I have tons of grain and stuff, so I could do. I've got like 4 or 5 different beers that I have the grain for. Probably more than that. Um, I've got probably 15, between 10 and 15 kilos of pale malt. I got probably 20 kilos of Pilsner malt, and I got some Maris Otter too. So I could do a lot, and then just a ton of specialty grain. That's why I ended up with this ambers, because I just had all this specialty grain, and I'm like, I mean, what do you do? What do you do with that? And like, I don't want another stout. And then I just said I was going to make another stout, so probably will make another stout. But I was like, I want something hoppy, so I decided I'd do this amber, and I got to use up a bunch of Red X malt and a bunch of different crystal malts, and it's tasty. It is pretty tasty. It doesn't taste like no 7.7%, 7.8%, somewhere in that neighborhood. That's a big boy right there. That was not intentional either. All right, now I'm just doing the red ale video. Thanks, guys. I will come with some more put together videos, I think, in the near future. I have some ideas. I've got some video clips of putting the bar together and putting the keezer together. I've got some Italian Pilsner video that I could probably put together into a video. So something a bit more professional and put together than this is coming. But I thought just to get something out there, just to get something uploaded as an update would be nice. And yeah, so look forward to that, or dread it. I don't know what you're gonna do. I am gonna go. Speaking of dread, I am gonna go look to see what this ghost is doing, and yeah, homebrew something. Is it? I'm workshopping some catchphrases, so something homebrew.